Do it in my sleep.
Then in '88, I had a deal with EMI, boy JazO and Irv Gotti with me to London, recording my album in Battery Studio, and I had the biggest budget in hip hop history for an album. You know what I'm saying? They gave me $275,000. You know what I'm saying, for my deal. You know, when cats was getting like anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000, no more than $40,000 to do their album and to put in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So that was the beginnings of my career. You see, the problem is they want to keep it that way. The people who have a voice to speak, or they want to keep you silent for the most part. Like, it's like the best move. I want to say this: the best move I saw in hip hop is when East West Records. I don't know if they still exist, but there's a part of Waya, there's a part of Atlantic. When East West Records took it upon themselves to hire A&Rs who were DJs and music producers. Like they threw the whole, you gotta have a bachelor's degree and this, that, and the other. They threw that out the window. They was like, look, we gonna get the cats who make the music, who play the music, and who are in direct connection with the artists about to blow, the A-list artists, and so on and so forth. They did that in like the, I believe that was like the early to mid 90s, and after that, like, I ain't seen nothing like that. They need to do more of that. Right, of course. But then you see the agenda. Because then you see that they want someone who is educated, because number one, they're much more easily controlled. Number two, it's the work that they have cut out for them. See, they want them to push paperwork. It becomes legislative. That's what they want these people for, because they want this thing done by the numbers, literally. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't have real artist development at the majors anymore. What they have now is A&R research, they call it. And what they do, they have a couple of people on a computer and see who comes up on the radar, on BDS as blowing up and a couple of other things, and then they contact them based on that. The record labels, the major record labels, for the most part, they outsource, and that's the secret that's out now, and I'm telling you, they outsource for almost everything. And the people who work for the labels, they, for the most part, they just taking phone calls, because they outsource for everything: marketing, promotion, of course distribution, because they're not, record companies are not distributors, and that's what people need to know. They are not distributors. They are just the administrative head of a corporation. They do generate checks. They need to generate some more for me right now, but they generate checks. That's what they do. So of course, their agenda is that. Their agenda is not to develop the music. Their agenda is to shut down the type of music that can develop from what we already started, and to develop a new music that's more like nursery rhymes and repetitive and never really reaching out to anything else. They don't want the music to be conscious. They want the music to make money and to be used as advertising tools for other goods and services. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, music doesn't really sell that much anymore. It's really just a promotional item or service or just a marketing and promotion angle used to promote movies, and for commercials and stuff like that, for ads. Because and they almost treat it like that. Or take it upon yourself, because money is green. But take it upon yourself and sell your own music. That's why they're getting sick right now, is because MySpace started it, and now everywhere else, like, you can go and sell your music. You got TuneCore, and then you have Sound Exchange, who actually give you royalties based on your based on internet and satellite recording performances. So the major record labels are sick now, and all they really use your music for is advertising for an artist that they have locked in these 360 deals in which they can use them for sync rights and everything else for movies and so on and so forth. Because most of your artists that sell big is due to record buys by the record companies, and it ain't nothing new. And always show love to the hood, you know what I'm saying? Marcy forever. That's how I feel. That's where I was born and raised. I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I made my bones there, you know what I'm saying? The good and the bad, that's how I rocked out. And I'ma always show love to Marcy. I ain't gonna never get too big to where, I gotta come there in the wee hours in the morning like some people do, or late at night like some people do. You know what I'm saying? Where they act like they coming back home, but ain't nobody outside. Like ain't nobody really outside. You know what I'm saying? Where they can meet them, they can come and confront them face to face. Like a man, and be like, "Yo, what's good? And, yo, what's good, homie?" It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that, and I ain't gotta go in there with the feds or the police. You know what I'm saying? I come in there with my team, or I just go knocking on doors like, "Yo, what up, comrade? Come on outside." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a walkthrough, or just walk it by myself. You know what I'm saying? But we can't all do that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because of the money. It ain't because somebody's almost a billionaire, whatever he's supposed to be. It ain't because of that. It's because, like I said in the song, some cats are grown and some are manufactured. Let y'all marinate on that for a second. Nah, I don't say it all the time, but I'm the genuine article, dog. And like, you could go and ask cats, you could go right to my home spot. Anybody there that's still there, that's left, if they ain't incarcerated, if they ain't moved out, and if they ain't in the ground, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you. And if they don't tell you, their kids will tell you, or their nieces and nephews will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is, and like, everybody ain't who they say they are. And that's gonna be exposed, and it's gonna be exposed on a worldwide level. And it ain't because cats are angry. It's because like you ain't play fair, so you open the door to the bullshit. So like we gotta set the record straight on a couple of things.